All right, we are back. Thank you. Doing our whiskey blind presented by the Mass Hole in Massachusetts and Boston.
I feel like we're behind. I feel like we're behind on our
Yeah.
samples a little bit.
Tonight we're doing sample G and H.
Super excited for tonight's samples.
And Miss Laura has hers forward. Get right to mine.
In my fancy glass.
Fantastic.
That time when I bought that really expensive Glencairn and I thought it was a set.
Right.
Yeah.
It was one.
It was one, not a set. So I have one fancy Glencairn.
And it weighs about 4 pounds. The nose is all over the place. It's sweet.
It's very sweet.
It's almost got like a bubble gum to it.
I was going to say it's some sort of like a fruit.
Mm-hmm. Like juicy fruit.
Maybe.
It smells like juicy fruit. Yeah, it smells like juicy fruit gum. It's got some proof. At least it seems to on the nose.
It smells like it does, yeah.
Yeah, it smells like juicy fruit gum. Wow, that's weird. It's
don't love that.
I think you will on the second sip. It's juicy fruit on the palate as well, but only at the front. It immediately, when it hits the center of your palate, it's completely different. And I wasn't ready because the finish is also different, and I wasn't ready for 3 stages. It's like Veronica and the bubble gum, where there was all the courses from Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Didn't fall. Okay.
I don't know about this one. It definitely has proof. It drinks like it.
Yeah, I can't get what that thing is in the middle there. I'm gonna end up drinking that whole sample. It's gonna be a tough one. I have to say, Conrad has done a great job.
I don't like that.
Or maybe you haven't done a great job, Conrad. You should reevaluate yourself. Get back to us. So I get juicy fruit on the nose and on the front palate.
Get like a gasoline on the back palate.
It is astringent on the palate, a tad.
To go from juicy fruit on the nose and not my favorite.
It's got a very alcohol in the center. Mid palate is alcohol. It's astringent. And let me try to get it finished now because it finishes. It might have a little bit of rye spice. It's got like a black pepper, more than a rye spice. But then I haven't been real hot at picking that up lately.
There is some weird flavors in this.
Yeah, I mean, I get the mid palate is very alcohol, almost as if it were like a young whiskey, like a White Lightning. That sweetness at the front and that alcohol in the mid palate. But then to me, it finishes with pepper. It's very peppery. I don't have a guess at all.
No. It's a no for me. Don't like it. I have no guesses. It does smell sweet. Juicy fruit, nose, quick sweet, like on the front. Then finish like gas for me. And I'm gonna give it.
I get where you get those that gas. I mean, I can get with that. I understand what you're saying there. I don't necessarily have a guess as of the second. However, you scored it much lower than I did. I actually gave it an 83.
I scored it a 69.
Um,
Also, why is that number funny?
Ask your mom. You know,
I
looking at
don't like it. I can't. I'm not even gonna finish that. I'll pour it back in the bottle and maybe revisit it another time. But I don't
83.
even.
Yeah, I
want
mean,
the
I'm
whole
I'm
table.
between an 82 probably would have been not too bad. On this scoring here, it would have been not too bad, worth tasting. I put good, not a must-have, but nice to have. So I don't know that Conrad and I are on the same page on the scoring. Sometimes I think some of those things should be in different positions. But, I mean, I think it would be neat to have at your bar. It's got a very eclectic nose. It's not like a normal nose.
No,
it's very.
It is. You pick up a lot of scent on it.
Yeah, and just the way it rolls through the palate. You know, sweet at the front, that alcohol in the middle, and then that peppery finish for me. It's just something I'd like to have at the bar for the purpose of having people over and being like, this is, if I knew what it was, you know, this is what you taste here, because and then it works with the thing. So I think it's probably around like a 108, 112, somewhere in that area is my guess for proof.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely got a little bit of heat.
And it's young. I think it's a young, could even be finished. But I think it's a young bourbon, so 5 years maybe.
I don't know.
H. I
I'm
didn't even
excited
do the
about
color.
this one.
I'm gonna actually dump Laura's into mine real quick so I can do this. So this is the color on G.
Ooh,
one-
what is that scent that I smell? There's something on that nose that is very familiar to me. I didn't pick it up.
So this is the color on H. One does look like gasoline and one looks like caramel.
Like
So
an orange creamsicle.
that's gonna be in my head.
That's weird. I don't know. It smells like a creamsicle.
I will say this: the way this thing's the glass, the color,
I'm
and
super excited about this.
everything right now makes me believe that this is way older and a much more complex and better bourbon. However, the nose on that
You're
is
right.
so superior to the nose on this.
I don't know.
This nose is good. It does have an orange scent to it before we even taste it.
It smells like a creamsicle.
Well, you know what? Maybe this is that Parker's Heritage Orange Curacao barrel before you even taste it. That's got a great color
That's a
to
thing?
it. Yeah, we
Do I, should
we
I
gave him
remember that?
one. We gave him one.
Oh.
The thing, we did the thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember the old Fitz one.
Right. I think he still has that. I hope he still has that. Could have been a Michael Kors bag.
Could have been a Michael Kors.
That's got to be what that is.
That is so good.
Yeah, that's got to be that Parker's Heritage. You get
That's
the orange on it?
finished.
Yeah.
Yes, 100% orange.
That's the Parker's. Is it Parker? Am I saying Parker's Heritage? I'll be so pissed when we do this, and it's like no one says Parker's Heritage is not a thing. Yeah, that's the Parker.
Although I will say, I feel like it's not as high as proof as I thought.
I don't think that's a super high proof.
Doesn't drink like it's high proof. That is crushable.
Yeah.
I could pound that.
Any other sexual thing that you'd like to say?
That's so good.
I would hit this. That's what Bree said.
No, I would hit
I'd
that
hit
too.
I'd hit that. That's my guess.
That is, it does not.
Only because, and honestly, it's not heavy orange, so we're not doing a great job
Geez,
explaining.
I don't
this.
even know if it's like 100 proof. It's
Um,
so smooth.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm gonna Google it real fast because
It is so smooth.
so I have a bottle of this. I have never tried it.
I don't even know if this is 100
Um,
proof. You think it's a little extra oaked
I
because
would
of the
think that
color
was
as
the
well?
12th edition of the Parkers. Yes, I'm over 21. Thank you for asking.
Don't look a day over.
Right. 110 proof is what they claim. So
Does not drink like 110 proof. I wouldn't even think that this is 100
and
proof
honestly,
right now.
I mean, they're saying so. This was just breaking bourbon real fast. Straight bourbon, Heaven Hill, September 2018, 110 proof, 7 to 8 years, 78% corn, 12% malted barley, 10% rye. The color is copper, and the MSRP is $90. Best of luck to you. It's almost darker than copper, but it's fantastic. And the nose,
I get creamsicle all day on that.
Yeah,
It smells fantastic. I love it.
it smells like I had a glass of Grand Marnier and then I put some bourbon in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm stuck on that. I'm not coming off the Parkers. That's my guess. I didn't even write anything else down. Conrad, if I'm wrong, change the answers. So also, for everyone who has stuck around this long, it's been 12 minutes. The samples A through O. Yep, A through O will be revealed with Conrad. He will reveal all the answers, and we can all go over our tasting notes together as a group. If you're participating, and if you just want to watch and see how bad everyone did, that'll be on barnight.com, and we will be definitely letting you guys know it was 45 days from the last batch being delivered. So I don't know that Conrad's given us a date yet, but we'll get it from him. And that's where that will be revealed. And I think that is going to be a fantastic night.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that night.
Yeah, that should be a good time. The chat should be a lot. So I'm excited for that. But that's my guess for H. That's probably the closest I'm going to get on any of these samples.
I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. I now understand why people are paying more than $90 for it.
It's a great bottle.
This is still juicy fruit all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, less alcohol now that you've drank that, which makes me think that this is, if that's the 108 Parkers, my 108 to 112 on this was pretty close. And it's still juicy fruit on the nose. It's juicy fruit on the front. I don't get that alcohol in the center anymore because I get a peppery finish. So that's where I'm at.
Make me drink it again. It's weird. It's so potent on the nose. It's
still no. Conrad, not a good job on G.
I don't like it.
But the H.
Love the H.
Loved it. I'm going to give it
I gave it a 92. I would buy a whole case of that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the best thing I've ever tasted. I'm trying to do it by your rules. Exceptional. I would always have it on my recommendation list. I mean, no one's ever going to find it. So, yeah, I'll go with 93 just to be different. But I think, yeah, I'd buy a case as well at $90 and then keep one.
Yeah. Secondary will get you.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. we'll see you in. I don't know. We'll see you for the next two letters. What are they? I and
Yep.
J. I and J.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Bye.